What's up, guys? You are tuned into For the People in the Back. I'm your girl, Brooklyn Jones.
Hey, I'm your boy, Rubyn.
And I am Trey, Elliot. What's happening?
What up, guys? We got a lot to talk about today.
Man.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody on Facebook Live. Oh, yeah, I forgot to log on to Instagram.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We got mad stuff to talk about, so we may as well just jump right into it.
We all heard the news. We all know R.I.P. man, Nipsey Hussel.
Yeah.
Man, we lost a good one, like one of the good ones, man. So, yeah, man, it's real shocking. Like it's hard to kind of really accept it, I guess. And even though I didn't know him or, you know, and to be honest, I wasn't even like heavy on his music. I knew some of his songs. Now I did like some of his music, but for me, what really like made me like a fan of Nipsey was when I first heard about him. I just heard about how he was hustling, like he was selling his mixtape for like $100. Like he was just a real good like self-made, you know, businessman.
That's some magic right there. How you get people to buy a mixtape for $100? He said he sold 100 mixtapes for $1,000.
Yeah.
Most people can't even get anybody to buy their mixtape for $5. How you do that?
Yeah.
That's some magical shit right there.
It's just about building. It's about the quality in what you're talking about, and building your brand and making. When you put a high price on something like that, it's like, yo, the quality got to be dope. It got to be something.
Yeah.
So he set himself up properly in order for people to want to spend that money on a mix CD. The thing that got me was a month ago. My homeboy from Detroit, my homeboy Rio, he flew out here. He owns the only black beauty supply store in Detroit.
Oh,
so
wow.
he's all about black businesses, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he came out here, literally a month ago, he was like, "Yo, I want to hit Fat Burger up." I was like, "Okay, we got the Fat Burger in the Valley." He's like, "Nah, I want to hit Nipsey's up. I want to hit Nipsey's. I want to go to his marathon store. And I want to go to his weed shop." I just, you know me, I like to put money in black-owned businesses,
Absolutely.
and I'm just like, "Well, where is it?" And he told me, I was like, you want to go to Slauson and Crenshaw? I was like, yo, let's ride out.
What's wrong with that? That's where I buy my hair.
Yeah, he was just like, yo, you know, we gotta go where our people at, man. So I was just at the store, bought a few items. He bought a few items, and we went to his Fat Burger A, and then went to his weed shop, man, and he had bought some stuff, man. So I was just there, and and he was really kind of putting me all the way on everything that Nipsey was doing, and so literally a month ago.
Yeah,
and that's when I really started kind of just like doing my research and really started like really listening and vibing. And then for that to happen, it was really a shock, and, So
for me,
it's so messed up. Like, it's so many bum-ass, raggedy rappers out there. I'm not saying I want anyone to die, but I mean, of all the bum, raggedy piece of shit people out there, y'all choose to kill Nipsey Hussel. Like,
the thing is, man, what gets me is that, when people, there's special people out here, and anybody, whether they're known, whether they're famous, or whether they're not famous, when you got people, especially black people and minorities, that's putting money back into the community to help build and providing jobs and doing that, we got to protect them.
Yeah,
they got to be protected, man. And I mean, and like I posted on my Facebook, it's like gentrification or unity. Like it got to be either or. We can't have both. It's like either we're going to unify and keep our neighborhoods and make it ours, or we're not going to have them anymore. And when you take somebody out that was building the community like that, then it's a hard. It was a hard loss.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it really. I don't know, man. Like for me, this hurt. Like hearing that he died hurt worse than when I heard Michael Jackson die, and that's the only other person. That's the only other celebrity where I heard they died, and I really felt some type of way.
Well, it was tragic. It was two different kind of deaths.
Yeah.
If Michael Jackson got gunned down,
you would be hurt. Yeah, but no, honestly, I think for me, I think what hurt more because Michael Jackson's like my all time favorite. So, but like when I heard that Nipsey died, it was like my heart broke. Like I felt like it hurt me to the core. Like when I got home that day, like I kind of just sat and like thought to myself, and it just really hurt because it was like because he was a black man that was doing what we're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like he was really like leading the charge and setting the example. So so to see him to see him go out the way that he did, it just like really kind of shake you to the core as a black. I feel like as a black man, because like I said, like he was demonstrating like this is what we need to be doing, this is what we're supposed to be doing, and and so just to see that like what he did, I don't want to say that what he did was in vain, but
because the music is
the music is gonna be there forever, but it's just tragic, man, because he was doing the right thing, and it's like it's almost like why do all the bad things happen to the good people?
Right.
That's kind of how it feels.
And it's sad because he didn't even do anything to anyone. All he did was hurt a dude's feelings.
Because Nipsey never, he was never in the media for like having beefs and being rah-rah, being loud and all that stuff. Like he was always,
he slapped the nigga up at the BET Awards.
You might slap a nigga up once in a while. That don't mean he want to shoot you.
Yeah, he was gonna fight the Houston Rockets at that one game. He was ready to square up with him. But I'm just saying. But overall, like you never really heard him in the media, like beefing or always in them, always fighting, always being loud, and he was for the most part he was just like a real positive, like chill dude. Like he kind of left all that street stuff behind, and he was moving forward. So
it's the thing about the street culture, and I was talking to my homeboy about this today. It's like, I feel bad for people to really, like the nigga who did it. Some people just don't have regards for other people's lives. They don't have regards for their own lives in a sense.
Lives, yeah.
And it's like, once you get in that life, getting out of that lifestyle is like, for me, like kind of the equivalent. Everybody's not going to make it out that life. It's only a few niggas that's able to get out that kind of lifestyle. It's the equivalent of a nigga making it to the league in a sense. It's like, it's a small percentage of niggas that's going to be able to beat that street life. Once you get in it, it's kind of like hard to get out, man. Very few are able to get out of it.
But I feel like Nipsey was out of it, though, because...
I'm talking about Nipsey, though. I'm talking about
just in general. Just in general. Once you in there, once you in there,
I don't think he was out of it. He was still like in the hood. He was still associated.
He was still connected. But Nipsey was that dude who he's kind of like in LA. There's a spot where they done blew up now. But y'all know about the Trap Kitchen.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Trap Kitchen is this restaurant started by two former gang members.
Mm-hmm.
I think one was Blood and one was Crip.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had they was cooking out their house.
Oh.
And this like they was off like 110th and like what was that, 110th and like Western or something like that. It was Deep South Central or whatever. And I was over there one time because we was filming with James Davis Hood Adjacent. We was doing a segment with them. And but the thing that was dope about them was, like, their place was neutral ground because you saw blood. It was Bloods and Crips running in and out.
Mm-hmm.
You just saw them coming. You saw Reds. You saw Blues.
And
but
nobody was fighting.
No, nobody. They was all just getting a plate. You know what I'm saying? They was eating and they was just gone. And I feel like Nipsey was like the neutral. He was kind of like Trap Kitchen. Like he was just neutral. Like because he was it seemed like he was cool with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, he was 33. And and nothing, as far as street gang shit, popped off with him in his, to be 33 and not have gotten into like no serious gang shit.
Yeah.
By 33, that means you must be all right. You know what I'm saying? So so to see him, to see him go out like that.
Wait, does Trap Kitchen still exist?
Yeah, but now they like blew up now. They be doing catering for like Hollywood shit now.
But
like,
they still got the restaurant that you can like go over there to?
I don't know. You gotta follow them on Instagram at Trap Kitchen. It's called
That's
Trap Kitchen.
The fat bitch in me asking.
Like, you was real serious. Like, nah,
wait a minute about Trap Kitchen.
So, what do y'all think about all the conspiracy theories and
You know what? At first, I was riding with it. I was like, "Yup, the government killed them." But now, after I saw the video. Like they had the video, and it showed the dude come around, shoot him, and he like really meant that because he shot him. He went down. And the guy came back and shot him again while he was on the floor. He shot him on the ground. He shot him a bunch of times, and then he kicked him, and then he ran. So
he didn't even run. He really just hit him with the little slow bop.
Crackhead walk, like the real fast.
Yeah, that was a nigga that like really wanted death.
Yeah, and he didn't even like. I feel like he didn't even worry about anybody retaliating or anything because like the way he left, he was just like whatever,
Yeah,
that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, the whole conspiracy thing, like. At first, I mean, I didn't necessarily like. For me, I was kind of just letting it play out. Like I wasn't like either or. You know, I wasn't saying like yes, it's a conspiracy, but then I wasn't like no, it's not a conspiracy. But what's funny is I ended up talking to my boss. I had to work. I had to end up working last night, and my boss, he owns his own company. But he used to run in the LA streets. So he know all of that shit. So we start talking. He was telling me, like, from jump, he was like, yeah, man, he was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. He was like, everybody got this conspiracy. He's like, but this some hood shit. He was like, these are some niggas that just wanted him dead for whatever reason. And them niggas just did it.
Probably jealous, hating,
yeah. That's what he's telling me. He's like, it was just a hit on this nigga. Like, he's like, he made somebody mad and they wanted him to pay. And showed up, like, he ended up calling me later today, and he was like, nigga, what did I tell you? I was like, yeah, you was right. He's like, I told you. He's like, because he told me something about, he's like, some of them cats, like, I guess the gang that he was with, like, I guess they kind of have, like, like, they've been known to, like, just kill their own off, don't even care, because they got so many. Wow. So, like, if they have disputes, they just pop each other off, don't even care. Like, that's kind of, like, how that set be rolling. Yeah. And he told me that, he's like, they've been doing that for years. You know, he's like, it wasn't no... You know, he just said that's how that set roll. Like they just, you know, they have disputes and they'll just pop each other. Not even a rival gang. It just be like they both in the same. Each other. Yeah.
Well, I heard and I don't because I'm not in the life, but from what I hear that there's separation between like the 60s where they have 60s people with other 60s.
So that's how they roll. Yeah, so it's like they be having like their own internal civil wars.
Why are we still doing gangs in 2019? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, man. But the thing is too, what I was about to say, basically, man, I just wanted to know where was his people?
Like nobody was popping back. Like, I mean, but everybody just ran.
But you know what I think it is though? If you think where he was at his place of business though. So like I said, that was probably, like I said, I think Nipsey was like neutral ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had love from everybody. I've heard even his enemies are hurt by this. Yeah. Even the people that didn't, they hurt by this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was like neutral ground. So I feel like he probably thought he was cool at his, you know, in his place. Like, you know, anybody gonna pop off at, you know, my place of business.
And because they knew him.
Yeah.
I don't think they felt like he would have came back.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
The video was hard to watch, man.
I only saw the grainy one at TMZ. I don't want to watch it in HD. I don't need to see that shit.
It was hard to watch.
An HD one?
Well, I don't know about it. I'm just saying I don't need to see like a clear copy. Like, I like the fuzzy TMZ copy where I couldn't see nothing really. Like, you see people running, but you don't see nothing.
Right.
And then somebody put up a post with Lauren London.
Yeah, I saw her running from
that was hard, very hard to watch.
People can't have no private moments. The girl just trying to cry and worry about the man, and people filming her. Like, come on.
Yeah, that
is too much.
That's the hard part about being an entertainer.
And now that's like, forever. Like, it's always going to be on the internet. It's always going to haunt her. Like, let people
I really feel bad for her, man.
The kids.
Yeah, man, the kids. And
she had a kid with him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they had a baby together?
They had a baby together.
Oh, I thought she just had Lil Wayne.
Nah.
She had Lil Wayne baby, too?
Yeah. So, man, it's a sad day. And, you know, I mean, the music. Now, the good thing about it, he had a lot of positive messages in his music.
Absolutely,
you know,
man.
As far as building.
I listened to Victory Lap yesterday.
Now, people that wasn't aware or didn't listen to his music now will listen and be enlightened. Yeah. And you know, in a positive way, man. And we just gotta we got to keep moving, but I hated to hear that.
Yeah, man. That broke
sad.
my heart.
A lot of people are comparing it to Tupac.
You know,
Pac and Biggie. Yeah,
no, I put that on my Facebook. I said my generation. I feel like now we kind of know. We have an idea of how everybody felt when Pac died, because when Tupac died, me and my people, we were only like 3 and 4 years old. So, you know, we didn't really
young as shit.
Yeah, like we don't know nothing about no Tupac. You know what I mean? So I feel like this. You know, so I feel like this loss, and you know, a heavy loss. You know what I'm saying? The impact of his loss is. I feel like this is kind of like our millennial Tupac, you know, Biggie moment. You know, where like a beloved, you know, rapper is slain. You know.
Yeah. That's messed up, man.
And it's more so because, you know, everybody contributed to the community in some shape, way, form, or fashion. But this dude literally, we saw.
I mean, we saw, you know, he led. I really just loved how he led by example. That's my biggest thing about Nipsey Hussel, man. Like, you know, like I said, when I first heard about him doing the mixtapes, I was like, I just thought that was dope. The fact that he was like, I'm charging and this is what it is. And then when I started hearing about him buying up the block and how he was helping young people and employing youth, and all that. And I used to live off 48th and Crenshaw.
Wow.
See.
So I know that area, you know what I mean? And, I know Crenshaw sauce. I used to go down there all the time. That's where the Ralph's is and the Bank of America over there.
And the fried fish
Well, the
spot
thing
with
is,
the shrimp.
gang violence really is at an all-time. It's really at like an all-time low.
Yeah. It's not even really popping like it was like in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where it was like really heavy. So
yeah. But yeah, so with the whole Dr. Sabi, they trying to kill him because he was doing a documentary with the doctor.
Nah, there was just some street nigga shit.
Yeah, that's, and I think there's more on some nigga shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, like I said, at first I was thinking that it could be some higher power, but at the same time, though, the dude himself was a snitch, apparently, allegedly. They said that he was an informant, so he did work with law enforcement. So the conspiracy aspect could still be there. Not saying that there is, but if you're working with law enforcement, who knows what they telling you what to do? You know what I mean? But like I said, but overall, I do think it was just some hood nigga shit, and. And it just ended. So
and to the other two that got shot, I hope they.
Oh yeah, I hope they recover. Yeah, well
yeah.
they said they actually good. They said they in stable condition.
Yeah. So I mean,
Nipsey was the target.
But also, what's crazy though is. It kind of is like eerie, similar to Pac, because you know how like Pac had the moments before he died, he had the pic in the car with Suge.
Yeah.
And then like Nipsey, like moments before he died, he had that pic with the little girl.
The pic with the little girl and the tweet.
Oh yeah, and the tweet about your strongest enemies.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Yeah. So
that's all. Like,
I wonder what made him tweet that.
Well, they saying he tweeted that after he got into it with the dude.
Yeah.
He was telling like you a snitch, don't come around here no more. Yeah. And then they say they got into it, and then he left, and then he tweeted that, and then a couple hours later he came back and finished them. So
he didn't expect that guy to come back. He underestimated his crazy,
or at least come back like that.
Yeah.
He probably might want to fight him, but man.
So this poses a question: once you make it, do you go back to your own hood or community, or do you don't go back? Like, how do you handle that? What do you think? Like,
I don't know, because people be out to get your ass. They be trying to rob you and get your ass. So I don't know if you want to go back to the community.
I like the clip of Boosie. People been sharing that clip where Lil Boosie was saying, he was saying like the people in your own city are the ones who hate you the most. He was saying like when you get on, it's your city that's gonna hate you. He's like, you can go anywhere else and they're gonna show you love because they don't really know you. He's like, but if you're in your own city, he's like, niggas that's known you for years. You know what I'm saying? And then they see that you done made it and you done did something and they stuck wherever they at. So they kind of breeds jealousy and, and envy and hatred. He was like, so it's always going to be your own that's going to come for you the most.
I feel like you could do for your community and your people
do from a distance
without physically going back there. Like, send something over there.
Yeah, but at the same time, but that's like even more respect for Nipsey, though, because most of us do have the mindset of like, oh, leave the hood and you kind of just help from the side. He was like, nah, like this is my, this is my community, so I'm gonna be there. But I mean, and obviously,
I feel like it's tough. Like if you in a certain, he was former gang member. He was in like he just turned around, made a negative to a positive, but you still connected.
Yeah.
So when you out and about, you still got that connection, that still affiliation. Yeah. It's not like if you are a politician or a president or even like a Magic Johnson going back. Magic put all the Fridays and the movie theaters and 24-hour fitnesses in the hood. He ain't never really seen Magic going back in the, there. He put it in there, but you ain't never really seen him hanging around those areas. But I love the fact that he was able to go back and do it, but sometimes you got to understand where you're at now. You got to understand that you got another level. You want another level.
You're on a bigger level now. So
and if you were in that life, there's still people after you. Just because you're not in it no more doesn't mean they're gonna.
That don't mean that they got over it. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So it's a thing like throw the money back in the hood, but do you necessarily got to be around it? Nah, I don't know. How smart, or if you around it.
After getting nominated for Grammys, you probably don't need to be going around.
You don't really need to. You don't really need to be. Yeah, that's real talk.
Because everybody know you. Because now everybody, first of all, everybody pocket watching. That's first and foremost. And niggas out, niggas around you. You know what I'm saying? If you out here doing good, niggas see that. And and even more so, I mean, just think, street life is all about getting the money by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta be grimy for it, you know what I'm saying, you'll be grimy. So it's like, yeah, you kind of put yourself in that environment, and you do open yourself up to be susceptible to those kinds of attacks.
Yeah, I feel you. Because when I went there, they had the Bentley parked in front of it. Like in the middle of the street, doors open, music playing. It's just like, I mean, the atmosphere was cool, but it ain't. I mean,
but honestly, having lived over there though, I lived over there for maybe like about a year and a half, 2 years. I mean, it was for the most part though, it was chill over there. It wasn't like. Obviously, it wasn't like how it was, back in the day.
Not back in the day.
Back in the day, it was very terrible. But like when I was over there like 2016, 2017, and it wasn't it wasn't like rah. It was just kind of like everybody kind of just. It was like honestly, it was like a lot of people. I think the hood gets like stigmatized, like it's like this dangerous place. But most of the people that live in the hood are just everyday people. So it's like it's really yes, you have the crime gang element, but they're like a small percentage, and they're the ones that's doing most of the the illegal activities. But the vast majority of black people that live in the hood are really just trying to get by. You know what I'm saying? We focus on bills, trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? Working. You get families in there. You know what I mean? Like but like I said, it's the stigma. Is that is all bad and crime everywhere you go, and people getting hurt every 10 seconds. But
yeah, once I get there, I'm definitely gonna want to put money back into my neighborhood. Put money back to where I'm from,
definitely invest,
and not even just from where I'm from, where I'm at too.
Yeah, exactly.
So where I'm from and where I'm at, I definitely gonna put money back, back in invest, man, and help build. But I might have a representative
right. I don't know if I'm going to be going sitting on the block.
Yeah.
People just see money when they look at you.
Yeah.
I'm about to rob you.
And look.
And it's been a fact though too. Like when rappers come to the hoods to shoot videos, they
got to pay that tax.
No, not only that, but it's stories of them getting robbed, their entourage getting robbed.
They getting robbed, and when they go to other hoods, they got to pay that tax to the other to the
local gang. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm a comedian, man.
Me too. Me too. I ain't got time for this street life.
Yeah.
I used to rap back in the day, but I wasn't no gangster rapper. Yeah. I was a comedian and rap too, because most of my lyrics were funny.
There you go. I mean, I ain't. It's sad, man. Hopefully, they'll be able to keep those establishments up, man.
Yeah. I really do hope that it keeps going, man. And for me, I really just hope that this is definitely a sad moment. We should definitely mourn a great loss that we lost. But I think we gotta pick up the baton and keep running. You know what I mean? Like the victory lap. You know what I'm saying? Like he started it for us. Like he let us know like what to do. I mean, and people were doing it before him as well. But he was just a great example. So I feel like now to really show how much we honor and cherish him. We gotta continue. You know what I'm saying? What he started. You know what I mean? We gotta continue to invest in ourselves. Continue to buy black, shop black. You know what I mean? And build up our communities, build up our economy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get businesses going. So
shout out to everybody tuning in with us right now.
Appreciate
Uncle
everybody.
Mo,
on Facebook
Kim
Live.
Wilson.
I got Yvette, Tia, Case, Elijah, Tamar, my man Tamar. He got a black-owned business out that he started from my hood, where I'm from in Jersey, Potter's Crossing. Called Weed Whackers, man. So let's just keep, man.
I saw Big Les tuning in.
Yeah, Big Les
too.
was
What's
on
up,
mine.
Big Les?
CeCe Peniston was on mine.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
I know a few folks.
I
I know a few folks, man. So let's just take this, man, and it's a negative thing, but we always got to try to find a positive.
Yeah.
But I'm tired, man. I was talking to my sister earlier, man. It's tiring, man. And people are just tired of it. It's like, when we gonna learn? And it's just like the older people knowing, but you still got the younger people that's still coming up, and they ain't figuring it out.
Yeah, and that's
they not figuring it out.
Yeah, that's what my boss was telling me. He told me, bro, he was like, I know what these streets is like. He was like, and you don't mess with these young niggas. Like, he's like, when you're an older nigga that's from the streets, he's like, you don't mess with these young niggas because they don't care. They do whatever they feel. They young, they hot headed. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about none of that shit.
They
don't
try
care
to
about,
get they cred.
He's like they don't care about no codes and nothing like that. He's like, so whenever I'm out and about, he's like, if I see some young niggas, I let them know I don't want no problems. I leave them be. I don't bother them.
And when I say young, I'm talking 17,
18, 19, 20, 22,
22.
Crazy.
He was telling me that. He's like when young niggas come around, he's like you don't mess with them. Like you just let them know you don't want no problems because if you do anything, they'll go crazy.
They quit. I be dapping them up. I be cool with them.
Young people think they're invincible. That's what it is. They just think they're gonna live forever.
Yeah. But even when I was young, like that, my mentality was different. I mean, we got into shit, but it wasn't never on no. We was always the fun dudes, the party dudes.
But when you young with the street mentality though, it's like.
Yeah. Niggas be ready to
I ain't
pop
getting
off.
no trouble. I was a good kid. I wasn't getting in.
Nah.
My mom kept me in activities.
Nah, for me,
I used to take fencing.
Oh, Lord. I didn't even know that.
Fencing, doing karate and shit. My mother was never having me in the street doing nothing. The only thing I did in the street, I used to go to a lot of concerts, and I had no money, so I used to sneak into them. That was the only trouble I used to get in.
I do that now.
But I didn't get in trouble because I didn't get caught, But
that's fun. That's fun trouble.
That's fun trouble. Yeah.
The worst I ever got was just like I got busted sending messages on MySpace. That was like the worst I ever got in trouble.
What kind of messages were they?
Just talking to other girls in middle school, high school. My mama happened to read and was like, "This what you be sending?"
That's hilarious.
That ain't shit.
That ain't.
That's how bad I was. That's as far as it went.
We were some corny kids. We wasn't doing that.
Speak for yourself. I got suspended in school one time.
I got suspended a couple times, but
I never got. I almost got suspended once. I think I told this story before. I needed to cut some, and this boy gave me a box cutter to cut it, and I just used it. And the teacher saw me with the box cutter and sent me to the office, and I got in trouble for having the box cutter. And they knew I was a good kid, so they were like, "There's no way you came to school with this box cutter. So where'd you get it from? Who
Did
it
you
belong
snitch?
to?" No, I was like, I can't tell you that. Like I didn't snitch, so I got in trouble because I wouldn't tell them who I got it from.
Yeah, that's why you're a good person to this day.
Yeah, so I only got suspended for like a day. My mom had to come up to the school and clear it up, and then I didn't get in trouble. But no, I never snitched on the boy.
I was a good bad kid. Like I was bad by like cracking jokes in school. I think I got suspended because I hit somebody.
Doing that.
I
fought. I was getting in fights, but like people used to pick on me because I was small. But I used to fight, but I wasn't like a bad
me neither. I did get in one little fight and I did get suspended, but that was the worst.
I only got in trouble really besides the box cutter thing. I used to talk a lot in class, and I was a class clown. So I used to keep the class disrupted, laughing, and just acting stupid.
I was never a class clown. I was actually very academic and studious.
Really?
Yeah.
I was both.
Damn, I was in the back of that class.
I was not the class. And it's funny though, because like like when I started really getting into stand-up, a lot of people always tell me like, "You don't seem like you'd be a comedian because because I was, especially when I was younger, I was very, like serious? To myself and introverted. You know what I mean? So, I was always very studious. I was never the class clown. And when I did try, I was very corny.
Really?
So, it was like I wasn't like the natural funny class, like the niggas in the back who be having everybody crack up.
That was me in the back.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me. I was just, I was the one, I was cool with everybody because they were like, "Hey, let me copy your answer." So I had to, like the whole class be cool with me because they'd be like, "Hey, my nigga, is it A, B, or C?"
Right.
Gotcha.
So I was a clown. I used to get in so much trouble. The only people who were surprised that I was doing comedy when I started was my family, believe it or not, because my whole family is a bunch of clowns, so I'm not the craziest one in my family. I'm kind of chill compared to the people in my family. So when I started doing comedy, my aunts and cousins was like, "You funny? Like you about to do comedy?" And they didn't know until they came to the club and saw me, and they was like, "Oh shit, she funny." But like all my friends and people that I grew up with, like they all knew. They were not surprised. Like a lot of them told me I should be a comedian before I started doing it.
Well, I was a clown in bad. Yeah, I know, Case. You was bad as shit. All right, man. So rest in peace one more time to Nipsey Hussel, man.
Bro.
I won't be playing your music. I was listening to the Victory Lap on my way here.
Yeah, man. Me too.
I'm gonna go back and listen to the Marathon. I think his other mixtape was
And he dropped a new single this year.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pay my homage by doing that, man.
Yeah,
and just
R.I.P., bro.
and we're gonna keep his legacy alive with his music,
sure.
It was a tough loss for LA. We felt the dark cloud.
You could,
out here in LA.
Still feel it too.
You still feel it, man.
It's
crazy. But people really feel it out here, man.
Yeah.
And so, we're gonna move on to the next topic of discussion.
Yeah, so as we know, Cardi B was in the news, because she was running her mouth yet again, and she was talking about how she used to drug and rob men for money and stuff. So that caused a big stir. Cause, yeah. So what's y'all thoughts on it?
Well, I always say the world don't really care about men. The world don't give a damn about men nowhere as much as they care about women. So the first thing with this topic is that women gonna say, well, the men shouldn't even been there.
I know one of them. I was like, his ass shouldn't have been there because he was like, I didn't want to come forward because I didn't want my girl to find out I went to a hotel with another woman. I was like,
we already in the wrong for being with the stripper and
but he wasn't the wrong. Well, one of them was.
Well, no, because I said that too. People keep saying like, oh, they shouldn't have been trying to pay for sex. I'm like, but you can only buy what somebody is selling. So you can't.
You don't have to buy.
You don't. No, but the point. But for me, the point is that it's like people keep like my only thing with the whole thing is how everybody kept trying to absolve her of her action. Like that's what I kept reading. Like especially from a lot of women, they kept trying to justify and absolve her from any wrongdoing.
No, she was very wrong.
And like I'm like, and everybody's like, oh, it's on the men. They should never did
just because the people
nothing.
you do wrong shit to are stupid doesn't make you any less wrong. Because a lot of people say, oh, like. Y'all victim blaming, like if a girl goes up to a hotel and we say don't go to the rape, and I'm like, well, your ass shouldn't have been in a hotel with a stranger by himself. That is victim blaming. However, a lot of situations could be avoided with simple common sense. Yeah. Like if you wasn't stupid, some of these situations would not happen to you. That does not make the person who did it to you right. Like they're horrible for taking advantage of people and hurting people, but some people are stupid and shit happens to them for doing stupid shit.
Well, my thing is if I'm planning to go to a hotel room and pay for some ass, I'm expecting to pay for my services, be done, and either go to sleep if it's my hotel room or leave.
Or you might get drugged and robbed.
I'm not expecting to get drugged and robbed. It's just like if I have intent to do something bad, like if I'm about to go out here and rob somebody, I'm not expecting for somebody to rob me on my way to robbing somebody. This because I'm doing something wrong. I don't mean I want something wrong to happen to me.
Exactly. If I'm going to a hotel with a stranger, I expect them to get my ass. That's why I don't be going to hotels with no strangers. I don't trust.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I said on my Facebook, I was like, well, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, if you was actually willing to pay money to smash a pre-successful Cardi B, you might actually deserve to get robbed because this is pre-Cardi. This is like got my teeth fixed, got my ass right, and my titties fixed. Cardi B. This is like hood rat.
Nah, niggas
but
like
she was a stripper and she was clapping her ass and they was liking it. Like a lot of people like that.
So why do you think? Why is it that the world or society don't really see it as if it was some?
Because women are allergic to accountability, dog. Like
what? Oh my god!
I agree.
Let me say. In a general sense. Women in general don't like being held accountable, and I don't know if that's the way you're wired, but in general though, like whenever, like perfect example, the fact that so many women were trying to deflect for Cardi B, and you know what I'm saying, or even when you talk about anything with women, it's always it's like the attitude is like I can do no wrong. Women can never be wrong in any situation. Now there are women who admit that they're wrong, yes, absolutely, but like I said, like the general sense. Is that like women have this like I can't be held accountable? It's always somebody else's fault. It's always the next person.
I don't know about that.
No, it's the truth.
It's nothing but the truth. I don't know. See, look, she can't be accountable about being accountable.
What the shut your ass? Look, if I do something, I'll take accountability for it. That's some bullshit right there. You know what? I was kind of annoyed by a lot of people who were comparing what she did to rape to like what Bill Cosby did. And initially, I was against that. But then someone told me that one of the things that she did was that she drugged a guy and made him have sex with a transgender person. Now, I think that's fucked up, and that is equivalent to rape because she made this person have sex with somebody that they didn't want to have sex with. So that's fucked up. So before I knew about that, I was like, nah, y'all reaching compared her to Bill Cosby, but now I agree now.
That's worse.
I only compared her to Bill Cosby just on the I compared to Bill Cosby just on the because they both drugged people and then took advantage of them.
Right.
That's why I compared them. I'm like, yeah, what they did after they got drugged is whatever. But they both used drugs to take advantage of people. But
my thing was like, would you rather be robbed or raped? You know,
well, it depends who raping. Well, who raping?
Yeah, who raping?
Now, if it's the...
But no, I don't want to get raped.
I want to be raped by nobody.
If let me enjoy. I just want to be sitting there and getting raped, and I don't know what's happening. You know what I mean? But
you want to enjoy rape? I don't think there's any joy in being
you know
raped.
What I mean?
I know what you mean. I got
look,
you.
y'all thinking about being raped by a woman. What if a man raped you? Would you rather be raped by a man?
No,
hypothetically, would you rather be robbed or raped by a man?
Robbed.
Exactly.
But if it comes to a woman though, and there have been stories of men getting raped at gunpoint. Actually, I read a story about a woman. She held a gun to a man and made him get hard, and then she raped him. Now that would fuck you up mentally, but. I mean, I would rather that happen than get robbed because at least you get You
would rather a lady rape you than rob you? What if she was the ugliest bitch you ever seen in your fucking life?
At least, okay, but look.
Then we have a problem. But there's some dudes in here smashing ugly women.
Yeah, that's true.
If it was an ugly ass bitch, you'd rather an ugly bitch rape you than rob you?
because I keep my money and at the end of the day, I do get a nut off.
Y'all niggas like sex so much that y'all won't mind being raped. See, that's why men don't understand why women be so upset. They don't understand the extent of rape. Because you know what? When if a man get raped by a woman, he's still the one doing the penetrating. You know, if a woman gets raped, she's getting penetrated. Men don't really understand the extent of rape until you bring a man into it. What if a man rapes you? Then they be like, oh, wait a minute.
Rape is serious. Okay, I read another story about a chick, about a dude. He actually he shared the screenshots on Facebook about a girl that drugged and raped him, and she brushed it in the end. He was like, "What happened?" He's like, "What'd you do to me last night?" She's like, "Oh, I just did a little something to you real quick," and then he was like, "You violated me," and she was like, "It's not even that big of a deal."
It affects us.
Yeah, no, that shit does play.
I'm not trying to have sex with someone unwillingly.
Yeah,
if you doing something to me unwillingly, I don't care how bad you are, however, whatever. I ain't got that unwillingly, man. You don't know why she doing it to you unwillingly. Why am I denying it? Why do you have to take it?
You might not even had a chance to deny her. She was too scared to ask you out, so she just drugged you and took what she wanted.
Nah, I'm not trying to get
no. That's crazy. Yeah, feeling like, and plus, being as a man, you. To wake up and not have no memory and shit, know what happened, that's a very vulnerable place to be in.
So people, men would rather be raped than robbed. By
a woman.
As long as the rapist is a woman, they'd rather be raped by a woman than robbed. Even if it's the ugliest bitch they ever seen in their life. Because I still keep my
money intact. Yeah. I'ma still have money. But rape.
Wouldn't it be nice to be a guy? They got it. You see how good they got it? They like, rape me. I take it. Just leave my money in my pocket.
The world cares and treasure and put vagina at a higher stake than have more value to vagina than it does penis.
I wish women would realize that these days because they just be giving away their vagina, making it difficult.
Not always a good thing
for other people.
Why? What makes one thing better than another? What puts the value on the vagina more than the value on the penis? Meaning, if a man get raped, it's like, nigga, you got raped for real. Okay, well, go and figure it out.
Maybe because men are supposed to be so strong or something, and a woman is seen as weaker. For me, the
Cardi B, I don't know. For me, the Cardi B thing, it was just the hypocrisy that I saw. That's what really made me. Not even really her per se. Because she admitted to it, so she clearly ain't had no problems with what she did. And she like, I did it. But for me, it was just the hypocrisy that all the women, and even I had to question some dudes like, nigga, are you really out here defending a bitch out here drugging and robbing people?
Wait, why Delvon Simmons said I'm going off the deep end? Yeah. What that mean?
Talking about do we want a dude to rape us? Come on, what man going to say, I want a man to rape me?
I'm just saying, because I was just saying that because they compared it to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is a man. So he raping people, that's different than a woman raping
Trey making good points.
Like my man said, unless she has something, she raping you and she got something that she gave you something. That's what happened in Ricochet, the movie with Denzel Washington. Y'all too young maybe to see the movie Ricochet.
Well, he had sex with a girl, she had HIV or something?
She had the clap. She gave him the clap.
Oh.
Giving up the clap, and who needs applause?
He was drugged, and she, and she had sex with him.
Oh, even Obsession, the white woman drugged Idris Elba in that movie.
Yeah.
She drugged and raped him.
She gave him a disease?
No, she didn't give him a disease, but she raped him in the movie, though.
So my point is, Cardi don't think nothing wrong with it. because she talking.
Yeah.
I mean, either she don't got common sense.
But that's the other thing that killed me though. For me, it was the way that everybody felt for that bullshit excuse that she gave. Talking some, I had to survive and I had limited options. So did everybody else. And even more so, she even said in the video she was talking about for studio time. She said she was drugging and robbing niggas to pay for her studio time. So I'm like, you already stripping. Yeah, you already stripping. God, so you already surviving. That is your survival. So for her to be like, I was drugging and robbing men for survival because I had limited options. I'm like, nah, because most of your defenders and your fans, they broke as hell, but they work at Popeyes. So you mean to tell me you can't work at Popeyes?
She must have worked at a cheap ass strip club, and she wasn't making enough money to go to the studio.
Something, but to say I had to drug and rob, already stripping, but I had to drug and rob to survive. I was like, nah, man, that limited options excuse was some bullshit. And the fact that her fans and people ate that shit up, I was like, y'all dumb as hell. I'm sorry.
I thought strippers made a lot of money.
Nah, one time I was out of town doing a show in Ohio, and literally the stripper that I know made $1 that night. I'm not even bullshitting.
How many people were there?
It was a lot. It was a few dancers.
She made $1 the whole night. Where was that?
This was in, I think I want to say Ohio.
Well, ain't no hoes in Ohio like that.
And then she just, I hope she's not watching because she followed me. And then she just started making Easter baskets, like Mother's Day baskets and Easter baskets and shit.
She went from stripping to making Easter baskets because she only made $1. That's some funny shit.
Father's Day baskets.
Damn.
Where was she selling the Easter baskets? At the strip club?
Yeah, I don't know. No, she just started a Easter basket.
Like, I'm not selling ass tonight, but I got these Easter baskets
for your kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But men, don't let nobody think. If you out here buying ass, that's your business. But don't make nobody think it's your fault because you buying ass and you got robbed and drugged. That's not your fault. You was just trying to buy some ass. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You wasn't supposed to get drugged or robbed, so you're not in the wrong.
I think a lot of people that buy ass get robbed. I see that a lot, like hookers and stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to say nothing,
right?
So fellas,
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's common.
Stop buying ass.
Stop buying ass, man.
It's a dangerous thing.
And plus, it's women out here fucking for free, so you ain't even gotta buy
it. She was 45 and didn't move, Trey.
She was like this. It was like the strip club Wanda Sykes talked about, where the girl just stand up there naked and say, "Look at it." That's one of my favorite Wanda Sykes jokes.
I did a sketch, a Cardi B sketch, and me, Daphne, Jasmine Lee, we did the sketch, man, where we
that turned out really funny.
It didn't happen. It was very funny. Some dudes on there was like, man, this is whack. Why would you make fun of this?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Oh, I know that got a lot of views. When people get mad, that's what get the views.
That controversy.
But, it was funny. We still had to make light of it. But at the end of the day, it's a serious situation because, like I said, we can't lessen it because it's
and also with the men that she drugged, if they had a reaction to the drugs, they could have died. And that would have been murder. You know what I mean? So it's not. So we can't. A lot of people trying to act like, oh, well, she just robbed them. It's like, nah, but drugging is serious.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna go to jail though, because I think it's a statute of limitations.
She gotta. Somebody has to come forward.
True.
Yeah, anybody coming forward.
I just feel like somebody need to take Cardi B phone.
What up,
sometimes.
Marlon?
Somebody need to take her phone, man.
They do.
Or she need better.
Yeah, she
PR.
just learn to shut the fuck up.
She just one of them.
A lot of people need to learn to shut the fuck up. You know who else need to shut the fuck up? Jordan Peele, because I love Jordan Peele and I'm respecting what he's doing, but the fact that he said that he would never
he said he cast a white dude in the lead.
And I respect that because white people do that to us all the time, but they don't vocalize it. Just fucking do it. Like, you don't have to say that because then you got people in the uproar. They ain't gonna want to support. Just do it. Like, if you don't want to cast no white people, don't
make
cast
the world
them.
go round, man.
But why you got to be like, I ain't gonna do it? Like, I feel like black people.
Well, no, he didn't say I ain't gonna do it. He said I don't see myself casting a white dude in the lead for a while. And he was right, I feel like. I
mean, listen, we need these opportunities. He's putting a lot of new faces on the screen, people that that I'm not necessarily familiar with. And it was so, which brings us into how many of y'all saw
us? We all saw us, right?
Okay, I saw
our trash or pass for the week or for this episode.
Yeah, and since we talking about Jordan Peele, you know what?
Trash or pass, Trey?
I am going, because I'm an artist and I look at things from a different perspective. I'm gonna. Damn.
Drum roll. Come on.
I'm gonna pass it.
You're gonna pass it.
I'm gonna pass it. Like I gotta pass it just because.
You know what? I'm gonna pass it too, just because. I mean, some parts of it I feel like needed work, but it was very thought provoking and it was mad deep. You know what I mean? Like. It was very creative. It was something that hasn't been done before, something I've never seen before. It didn't scare the hell out of me and make me scared to go to sleep, but it was very thought-provoking, and it's the type of movie you might have to watch twice because you miss some stuff.
You miss a whole lot of shit.
It be some stuff that you notice, but you don't understand it, and you like, oh, wait a minute, I get it now. Like, you got to watch that movie twice, but I pass it.
Okay.
Yeah, I pass it, but, like, it's for me, it barely passes. Because I enjoyed the movie, and I think I am going to go see it again because it was a lot to take in. But it's like my biggest complaint was just like at the end when they reveal everything, it leaves you more confused with more questions. Yeah. And for me, like I don't like when movies have a certain like magic for their world, and then they don't follow the rules of that world. Like the logic of that world didn't make sense because at the end of the movie, you kind of left with like a bunch of questions, and and it just makes you kind of more
like. So was she like she was the
because she was the tether.
Yeah,
you know. What
I don't like questions. Like I like
it just let me
wrap everything up.
I thought that though.
No, my girl.
Yes,
my girl. As soon as the movie started, when she saw the back of the girl head, my girl leaned over and was like, they switched places, and that's really her right there. And then, my girl good for that. She know how to do that. And then when it came out the end, she was like, I told you, babe, that's what they did.
See, I can go to the movies with her. I'll be like, shut up over there. Let me watch the movie because I didn't even think of that.
I'm not gonna see it twice because I saw it at the iPick the first time. Got $35.
Oh man, you need to get that AMC pass.
I got the AMC pass.
Man, you go see the AMC.
But I saw it at the iPick because for whatever reason.
He spent $35.
He likes the recliner seats with the cover.
Yeah,
he spent $35. He said it won't be $36.
All you gotta
spend another dollar.
You steal the iPick cover, then you go to the AMC with the recliner seats, and then you got iPick on the budget.
Okay.
Wait, you still what?
iPick. If you go to the iPick theater, they give you covers.
Listen, man,
and then
blanket.
Yeah, they give you like a blanket.
That's not like bed bugs. That
it's like a fresh blanket. Like it's like a clean blanket, like never been used. And then
how you steal one? They just be out.
Yeah, I just walk out with
one. I know that. I know.
But yeah, I got the AMC.
Oh, you mean bring your own in your bag?
Look,
no,
the whole element of them bringing you your food.
No, I'm talking about when you sneak into it.
No,
bring your own that you stole.
Oh yeah, then when I go to AMC, I just bring that blanket that I stole from iPick.
And when they see you with the blanket, they just assume that you supposed to be there.
Yeah.
See, I'm 30. I'm 38, man. I don't
have
have time to do all that. You know,
hey, man,
shut up. You just say you sneak into concerts. You always movie theater.
I do that for
movie theater.
Reasons.
That's a bit much for him.
I do that for different reasons. I ain't paying. I ain't paying no ticket concert. No concert ticket, whatever. I'm not paying for that.
Me either. I ain't paying for that shit either. Them shit's be expensive. I'm trying to figure out how to sneak into Janet Jackson concert.
Oh, I know. Where's it going to be?
She not my friend no more, so I don't get free tickets no more.
And I'm going to talk about something with that too. I saw Monique in Vegas, but I'll talk about that in a second. But
you snuck in?
Nah, I got the hookup.
Oh, he fancy.
I got the hookup to everything.
Whenever Trey name dropped, that means he got the hookup. So
can we try this Patti Cobbler? It's looking good over there. We've been on here for 48 minutes, so let's get it popping. The place over there. Look, see the right there.
So every episode,
Yo, Cat and Matadelle, y'all coming down here to try this cobbler with us?
Different foods. Last time we did it, we tried the Patty's
buttermilk.
What was it?
The buttermilk pie.
The buttermilk pie. Now we're gonna do the peach cobbler.
I really like that buttermilk pie.
The buttermilk pie was good, but it was very sweet.
Yeah, it was very sweet. It was.
What's up, Denise?
I wasn't feeling that. Here, move your mic back.
Kev,
Matt and Kat, y'all coming?
Yeah, man.
This look good. Wait, let's show everybody at home. Look at the patty pie. This is the Patti peach cobbler, you guys.
Peach cobbler.
Don't that look good? That should look good as fuck. Sniggity. All right.
It smells good too.
It smells really good.
Sweet as hell too. I smell diabetes.
Yeah.
I definitely smell diabetes.
Here go personal. You can use like one to scoop it out, and then
I got this big one to scoop it out.
and then we all got the personal ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I got a big spoon.
It's cutting nice.
Oh, here go.
Do you want a big spoon?
I don't eat out this big spoon. I hate
big spoons too. Wait, let me move this microphone. Microphone check.
I got a show tonight too, y'all, at the Dojo, Sycamore Tavern in Hollywood. Started at 8.
That crust,
I want all that crust on the bottom.
Yeah.
All that shit look good. Well, oh,
Y'all stay
Patti.
tuned. I want to show you how this.
Patti
how this
doing it
peach
big.
cobbler joint tastes.
Patti put crust on the bottom, y'all.
Oh yeah, let me
All
get
right,
some of that.
Patti.
Patti.
Oh, I'm about to drop it on my laptop. I'm trying to show y'all this pie
They
without
see it.
dropping it.
They see the pie.
Ooh, Kat and Matt, if you guys come down,
Janelle,
can
what
you
up?
bring some napkins? Oh, they're not gonna have any. Oh, well, more for us. Y'all can still bring us some napkins though if you want to.
Let me tell them what the mossing it around. Hold on, y'all.
I said if you want to.
Damn, you ain't even wait.
Oh, sorry.
Just get
Damn.
right into it. Huh?
I was hungry.
Well, what's your thoughts? What you
I ain't gonna
think?
say nothing until y'all taste it.
Yeah, let us taste it.
I'm being
Yo,
bad.
but I like my stuff heated up, man.
Yeah, I do too, yeah.
I like
I
my
don't like
stuff
cold
warm. I'm like-
nothing.
me-
Yeah, I like my peach cobbler warm.
I don't
Yeah, I
even
like my
cold
peach
potato
cobbler
salad.
warm.
I put in the microwave for like 2.
I put everything in the microwave. So I wish.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I do like cold greens though. Greens, if they taste good cold, that mean they good greens.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a little right now till I know if I like it or not. But I really wish I had a microwave to warm this up because anything warm tastes better.
Oh,
That's a fact. I even
Alright.
let my ice cream. I'm taking this piece of crust.
Hold
from
on,
that.
gracious.
I even let my ice cream melt a little
Let
bit.
you see for nourishment for our bodies, for Christ's sake. Amen.
Amen. He said
Amen.
grace. That means it's gonna be real good. All right.
Alright, here we
What
go.
you think?
This is good.
Scoop it up.
It's good. It's still too sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Sweet as hell.
Patti, what you be doing?
But
You put too much sugar. What's up, Matt?
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for the napkins. Want
Sure.
some Patti?
No,
Cobbler?
thank you. Had dessert already.
Mhm.
Oh,
Enjoy.
look at you.
All right.
All right,
It's
Patti.
good. It's very good.
Patti, you be doing too much with the sugar.
But
It's
it's
good, but you be
sweet.
doing
and
too
you know what's
much.
funny though? She diabetic. That's what's even funnier.
She's
Well,
trying
you
to
know,
make a lot of diabetes.
all Southern diabetics don't care now. They're like, you know, I'm already
Patty's trying
diabetic.
to kill all of us.
No, but you know what though? I think this is cool for like if you don't feel like making like a homemade cobbler. Like it's a good like substitute. If you know, obviously you can't eat it all the time because it's so sweet
Well,
with
if you good
sugar.
with some ice cream.
Yeah, but like if you were just to grab it, just just to have a cobbler, if you ain't had one in a minute,
Right.
it's a good little quick substitute. If you don't feel like there's no homemade shit done, that take forever.
Yeah,
So.
this would taste so good. This would taste
No, if it was
so
warm,
good warm.
If
I
it
would
was
just
warm,
eat the
it
crust.
would be popping.
I need a
Too
fork.
sweet.
So, y'all, if y'all want to try the Patti,
Cold dessert is the best.
Peach cobbler.
Darrell, you just greedy.
I say it's a pass. It's pretty good.
It's straight. I give it a pass. I never
Mhm.
get this again.
I give it a pass.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know if I would specifically go to the store to buy this, but
Yeah.
if somebody already had it, I'll eat some.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing we're going to try is a banana pudding because I make a good ass banana pudding.
Are we gonna try your banana pudding or hers?
Hers.
She
Oh,
make
no.
banana pudding?
You know she have banana pudding?
She do have banana pudding, but also I think Trey, you should bring your own, then we can compare and contrast.
Mm-hmm.
Back.
Do that. How much does raggedy pie cost?
$8.
$8. God damn, it's $8 worth of sugar.
Brooklyn like it. She done digged in here about 3 times.
Yeah,
No, you know
Me and
what?
Trey on our first service.
Don't be telling my business, okay? I like the crust.
No, the crust is good though. And that bottom crust is really
Yeah,
good.
the bottom crust. They're over here telling my business. Don't listen to them.
Where you can get the pie from, Rubyn?
Walmart.
Walmart, y'all.
Shout out to Walmart.
Walmart, that's where the pie is. I mean, the peach cobbler.
If you're not boycotting Walmart, shout out to them.
They're
I don't be
just not racist,
boycotting. Not.
Okay.
They just be treating their customers like trash. I mean, not their customers, their workers like trash. But I don't really give a shit about that because when my job treat me like trash, don't nobody boycott them.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as they ain't call their
That's your
employees
business.
nigger, I'm good.
They probably
They
call us
probably
niggas,
do.
but we
Yeah.
just ain't find out yet.
So yeah,
No,
well,
no.
it ain't on social media yet, so we good.
Exactly. We still would be good. Shit, H&M called us monkeys. We still be in there.
Yeah, that's true. I ain't
Yo,
gonna
we boycott stuff for a week.
Yeah, then after that, we back on it.
We don't boycott. We just talk about we gonna boycott. We
Yeah,
don't
that's
boycott
true.
shit. We tell everybody else to boycott. We be on social media like boycott H&M, and our black ass be right back in there the next
Oh,
time.
somebody just hit me and said it was the stabbings at Nipsey event. Angie, when was that today?
A stabbing.
Stabbings at Nipsey event.
They stabbing and shooting. Come on.
Well, at the vigil they had they were shooting.
This too sweet, y'all. This too sweet.
Let me know, Angie. When was that? Was that today?
Damn. Well, also too, I heard today too.
Stay out of LA, y'all. If
I'm about to go my black ass home.
don't bring y'all ass to the valley, but just 6 people right now.
Damn.
6 people got
right
stabbed?
now got stabbed.
That
It was,
happened.
it was a stab out.
No, I mean, with shit like this though, it done made the streets hot. Like they hot right now, cause
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot happening. You got the
A lot
feds
of
out
emotions.
there. You got emotions. You got the police out there. You got gang members that's hot. He got his family instead. So
See, that's
man.
fucked up. You be related to some dumbass nigga that's in the game.
And now you out here dying.
You minding your business, going to work every day. His stupid ass done shot a rapper. Now you gonna get shot.
Mm-hmm. She said 6 people right now
That's
live
fucked
on
up.
the news now.
I'm glad I don't have no stupid ass gangbangers in my family.
Man, come on,
Well, anybody
man.
in my
We
family
better
watching
than this, man.
watching this, y'all
don't let the hate win.
Wait a minute. I'm making an announcement to my family. If any of these little niggas in my family gangbang, I'm going to kill your stupid ass before somebody else does. Because y'all ain't getting me killed just because we related and your ass is stupid.
I'm snitching.
I would kill your
Oh
stupid
yeah,
ass
I'm be like,
first.
oh, he over here at the house. Don't even
I
worry.
will snitch on your bitch ass in a
He
minute.
can't
I'll be
do
like,
that,
y'all,
killing me to hide.
there he go right there, police, get him. Because y'all ain't getting me shot just because I'm related to you.
No,
Fuck that. Go your stupid ass
Man,
to
but
work.
that's terrible though, man. Come on, now. We gotta do better, y'all. Come on, let's.
But the media perpetuating the whole, you know.
You almost had a heart attack. When you
Bam!
she got too scared.
I almost dropped the
Thank you,
pie, y'all,
Angie.
but it's safe.
I'm going to check that out, Angie, in the field. So, guys, I think we're done.
Yeah.
We are done. I think we talked about everything.
Yeah, but next episode.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about.
Next episode we gotta do because Trey said some dumb shit on Facebook, and we gotta talk about this shit.
That's the
We got 4
concept I
minutes.
slept
Hit it. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, what's your status?
What's your status?
Let's end
into.
on
My
that.
status was Puff Daddy and Mace were the best duo
In hip hop, right?
in hip-hop, period.
Yeah, and
Let's argue.
Who's the best duo then?
I told him Outkast got them niggas beat.
No, because I looked at this footage and they had the dancing, they had the fashion,
Shiny suits.
they had the rap, the lyrics, like the rapping. Overall, entertaining.
True.
Best duo. Like when you look, you were very, very entertained.
I was
man.
through with
So you like them better than Ashanti and Ja Rule?
Yeah, because they wasn't dancing.
But I don't know. But I still feel like Outkast still got them niggas beat. If you ask me.
And I ain't talking about rapping.
I don't think so.
No, because Outkast was very entertaining. Outkast had fashion. They had some dancing. They had good music, and they had you can go toe for toe like Outkast.
And they made you laugh too when you looked at Puffy and Mace.
But so did Outkast.
They was weird.
Outkast was weird.
Niggas. Like Andre was like just started being. I mean, come on. Like
That's that
you
Erykah
you ain't gonna see nobody in the club with no shoulder pads on or some furry boots.
I like that because they was taking it old school, like
it was cool.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
But it wasn't no everyday whatever. Like niggas was going to the club looking like Puffy and Mace.
Yeah, like niggas,
right.
Ain't
nobody going to the club.
Like niggas wanted to dress like them.
So
niggas wanted to dress like them, dance like them. They was entertaining. I mean, they had the fashion, the pizzazz. It was like, and even when Diddy said 10 years from now we'll still be on top,
he ain't
niggas ain't lie.
Because it's been 20 years. And we
Yeah,
still
It's
like
been
them.
20 years. We
Yeah,
still
Diddy's
like
still
them.
going strong.
Diddy's still going strong, man. You see Mace, you still be like, oh, man, like.
Now, Mace on the other
Mace
hand,
and
that's another
Beth,
story, but.
No, but.
If you see him, you still be like, oh shit, there go Mace right there.
Yeah, that's true,
like,
yeah.
To me, they had them two. Because the only other people that I would compare them to on a level of like what they did was like a Timbaland and Magoo, like where you ain't really
Timbaland
take
and
them,
But
you ain't take them serious,
Right.
but you was just like okay, but like Diddy and Mace, no Puff Daddy and Mace, to me was like the best duo as far as with what they did, man. And I ain't talking about rappers.
right.
Like
You talking about like the overall package.
the overall
just
package
being
of
an
what they
entertainer.
did
I kinda
as far as
agree with
being
that.
entertaining.
I agree with that.
I give you the point.
All right, we're running out of time. We got a few seconds left. Let's all plug ourselves. I'll go first. You can catch me online on my website, itsbrooklynjones.com, or on Instagram at itsbrooklynjones, ITS, Brooklyn Jones.
You could follow me on all platforms, Rubyn Comedy, RUBYN Comedy.
And you can catch me on Instagram, comedian Trey Elliot, TREYELLIOT, and follow my Facebook fan page, which is Trey Elliot, TREY space ELLIOT, y'all.
That was for the people in the back. Thank you guys
People in the back.
for tuning in. We out. Peace.